Are you hard stuck in Rocket League, thinking that if you get a bit more consistent on your air dribbles or your ceiling shots or your flip resets is gonna help you get out? I'm here to tell you, no, I'm sorry. That's not how the game works. So today I'm gonna tell you what you actually need to know to rank up in the game. So using your camera properly in Rocket League is one of the most important things to know how to do and one of the most overlooked. Many people think that it's just turning off and on ball cam and blah 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 blah, but there's way too many people that do it at the wrong place at the wrong time. A common problem I see many people do in low ranks is that when they rotate back, they keep ball cam on like this, and because of that they can't see what's going on in front of them, and that often ends up with them bumping their teammate going in for a shot or just overall standing in the way. So basically, in a nutshell, don't have ball cam on like 24/7 and make sure you know what's going on in front of you so you don't mess up a play. So the second one is boost pads. Now I know what you're thinking, like, bro, I know where boost pads are. I grab a lot of 100 boost, but there's a lot of people that don't use them properly. Like, let's say you're rotating back. Getting 20 boost extra from these small pads could be the difference between you rotating back and saving a goal or rotating up and getting a goal. Now to learn this, there's not really that much to do other than loading up free play, driving around from boost pad to getting used to where they are, and then using it when you play in-game. Remember, having 12 or 20 boost more than your opponent in any situation could be the difference between you winning or not. Now the third tip, and the tip that nobody wants to hear, especially not plats, is let your teammate touch the ball. Very often I can see people like a plat trying to go for a boom bagadab dung 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 flip reset upside down blah 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 blah, when if he just didn't touch the ball, his teammate would have got a clear power shot straight at the goal. Like, let's say the ball's rolling at you, and instead of letting your teammate touch the ball, you decide to go up for a boom baga boom bam bigada boom ba boom and miss the goal. It's not your teammate's fault that you're losing, it's yours. Because you're legit just stealing goals away from your teammate's face. Now keep in mind, I'm not telling you that it's illegal for you to go for clips. I'm just saying that if you really care about winning your games or not, you should let your teammate take the ball instead of you if he has a better angle than you, or pass it to him if he has a better angle than you. Now the fourth tip, and probably the most important tip of the video, is mentality. Rocket League is a game which is really easy to get tilted in, and when you get tilted in video games, you don't think properly and you make a lot of bad decisions. So do yourself a favor, open settings, go in chat, and turn it to teammates only to avoid this. So some people may say, oh, you're just a crybaby. But at the end of the day, you get way more tilted if people keep spamming what is saved when you lose than if you just lose a game and keep going to the other one. The last tip is hitboxes. There's a lot of different hitboxes in Rocket League. You have 6 of them. You have the breakout, you have the dominus, you have the hybrid, you have the merc, you have the octane, you have the plank. Here's a picture of like all the different cars and the different thingies, but the merc is thrown in there with the octane because it didn't have like its own hitbox yet until like 2020 or something. But just basically quick summarized, you should try and stick to a specific hitbox. Because if you want to get really consistent at a mechanic, you should like not swap how your car works to get really consistent on. Like, it's different to do a power shot with an octane than with a dominus. Like, there's not a big difference, but you notice a slight difference, like if you do air dribbles with this car and that car. So if you really want to get down to it and really perfect your mechanics, try sticking to as few hitboxes as possible. I usually rock the dominus and the octane. Those are the two I've been able to knock it down to, mainly the octane. But try and at least get it down to like 3 cars, because if you want to get really consistent, you should keep using the same hitbox. Now, before you say you're doing all these 5 things, I'm just saying, if you are doing all these 5 things and you're doing them properly, you shouldn't be hardstuck. And if you are hardstuck and saying you're doing all these 5 things, you're not. But hopefully one of these things have shown you what you need to work on to start ranking up. And other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of my content. Click this thingy-majiggy here to see this. And click here to subscribe. And yeah, have a great day. Thank you for watching. Bye.